shift blues, so we fire up the stream. Two dads raising hell, chasing whiskey dreams. Soap suds spilling like some midnight truth. Talking live from the tub, don't need no booth. Two dads, one tub, where the whiskey flows. Streaming half naked where the wild tales grow. Laugh so hard, spit whiskey on the mic. Night shift rebels broadcasting live. Lost connection can't kill this show. Reset the route.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? How's it going tonight?
We have a new home.
We do have a new home. We're live for the first time on GP Playhouse. And
I'm at home.
pretty excited about it. Yeah, you are at home. We were hoping to have our affiliate letter today, but it shafted us on one of our days that we streamed.
Yeah. It's all good, though. We got the requirements. This will get us over the edge. So, no, anyway, what you got going on other than some Long Johns? Long John Silvers over there.
Yeah, I got some Long John Silvers. I got clam strips. They're delicious.
It kind of had a nice little jiggle to it.
It did.
Chump, notable. How you? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, y'all can talk. Like,
Yeah.
you're here. How are
Yeah,
y'all?
y'all are here. Y'all are on
We're
screen.
good. Oh, you said you were going to do housekeeping. I'm just making sure I wasn't in the way.
No, we just gotta open. We gotta open it up a little bit. We chat at the
You
beginning.
good? You good? I'm glad. I'm dandy. I'm happy. I'm here.
That'll give me a chance to eat a clam strip.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm good as well. We're still in the process of getting kids to go to bed, so if you're hearing me screaming in the background, my bad.
That's like an active war for some kids. So
Oh yeah,
that's
That's what's going on downstairs. There's a bunch of stomping around. The 3-year-old is getting ready for bed. So
nice.
I haven't had that issue in almost 6 years now.
Ooh.
And that's when they turned 13, right?
11.
Okay.
But close enough. Now I got other issues.
My the twins are pretty good. The 10-year-olds, they do fine.
Yeah.
I just realized this is episode 9.
It is episode 9.
We have done 9 episodes of this.
I had to go back and look on Apple Podcast. Just that was the easiest one to pull up, and it said episode 8. So I was like, okay, we're on 9. So I had to double check.
seems like it's gone by really fast.
It has.
It kind of has.
It has.
Time flies, man. Time flies.
Made a few changes. Got some new overlays coming
Yeah,
for the podcast.
I'm excited about those.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're going to look like.
We have like
I
the
think-
general vision.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm eating
Assuming
dinner
Preston is making
because
these.
I would have ate. Yeah, Chip Preston's 100% making.
Mm-hmm. Preston's our wizard.
He is.
He's our wizard behind the
He seems overworked.
he's not the wizard behind the curtain. He's the wizard behind the P&G tuber.
Yeah.
He seems overworked. Pretty insanely overworked.
He
Seems like one of those type of guys that just can't not work.
He
He
likes
thri-
it, though.
gotta be
He
doing
That's the
kind of
problem.
he kind of
likes
thrives
it.
on it.
He does,
So-
but you're not wrong, Notable. He got a little bit going on.
He enjoys it. I think he enjoys every second of it. I don't think he likes to sleep.
I think so
Well,
too.
well, you got to remember too. He is on the West Coast, so when we go to bed on the East Coast, it's still pretty early for him. So
No, I understand that.
yeah, but yeah. So anyway, Panic, we want to do this? We'll kick
Oh
it
yeah,
off
let's do a
and
little
then-
housekeeping, and then we can talk about some exciting stuff coming the way of gamers.
Yeah.
This
So-
week.
All right. It's just us tonight, the dads, right? No buffer, no one to blame when this derails. We don't have Preston guiding the ship behind the scenes this week. just 4 dads and 1 tub. That's a crowded tub tonight. And several
hot tub.
several red flags were calling personality.
Welcome to Two Dads, One Tub, now proudly streaming live every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, inside the neon-soaked fever dream that is GP Playhouse.
Neon-soaked fever dream. I like that. If you're here live, bless you, like the nuns. If you're listening later, congrats on surviving another week. New episodes drop every Friday, wherever you get your podcast, or avoid your responsibilities.
We've also been cooking up new merch ideas, and by cooking, we mean scribbling on napkins during emotional spirals. Possibilities include a shirt that says, "Tub time is me time," a "Save often, send more" hoodie, and a "Howdy" body pillow that smells like axe and regret.
It's chaos, it's cozy, it's possibly cursed, and it's all coming to the GP Playhouse store as soon as we finish arguing about fonts.
Meanwhile, Howdy's MIA, last seen chasing a Roomba into traffic wearing a bathrobe and screaming something about the prophecy.
Zamboni! Anyway, if you like what we do, hit that follow button, leave us 5-star review, and tell your therapist it's a comedy podcast. It's not, but lie to them anyway.
All right, let's get into it. No real guests, no rules, no idea how this ends, just bathtub wisdom, mild regret, and the occasional spiritual side quest.
That was a tame one. But it was good. That was
who scripted that?
So I write them every week.
Oh, do you? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I write them every week. Gas doesn't get to read them. They'll go back to a little bit more chaotic. I wanted it to be a little laid back for our first episode on GP Playhouse and kind of give a little nod to our new channel and the new location. So still had to get my howdy jabs in there. So that was important.
The body pillow got me. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. We're gonna find a way to put that on the store.
God, I hope we can. Is there any particular scent of Axe that we need to go for?
They're all terrible. So, they all scream 13-year-old trying to get some.
Not gonna lie, when I was a 13-year-old, I used to love those commercials.
Yeah,
See?
I mean they were like the
Same thing here.
The shining star in the darkness, showing you the way, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Learning how to get girls from ex-Judo commercials is like learning how to fight from pro wrestling.
From the Axe commercials and the damn Old Spice commercials.
Look at you. Now back at me. Now look at you and back at me. I love those commercials.
Oh yeah, that one was funny.
Those are so much fun.
So
Commercials aren't the same anymore, man.
they're not. They're not.
Like we had some good commercials back in the day.
The Budweiser frogs.
Budweiser frogs
Mhm.
are great. Man, think about the 90s. Remember the Airheads commercial? The fucking when everybody had those giant balloon heads.
Yeah.
Gushers commercials, the Kool-Aid Man commercials, all off the wall.
They were.
I still like Mayhem from the Geico commercial. Is it Geico?
No, it's
Allstate.
Allstate.
No, that's Allstate.
That was
Allstate,
Allstate.
He's
That
still
still
around.
happens.
Yeah.
That's still he's still doing
still
that.
does them.
I think I think it's every now and again. I also miss the caveman ones from Geico.
He still shows up on them every now
So
and then.
they still do those during football season. And
Yeah.
they
Oh,
make
do
fun
they?
of him because he doesn't know anything about football, so they make fun of him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I actually
Yeah,
was
man,
Mayhem
I mean-
for Halloween one year. It was a bad idea.
We had the the Budweiser frogs, Real American Heroes from Budweiser.
Real American Heroes. My favorite one was the Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer guy. And it talks
Yep.
about somebody farting in an elevator. and it was so good. And then
Yeah,
you
I
had
missed
so you had the Real American Heroes, and then you had Real Men of Genius.
Oh yeah, that's the one I remember. God,
They were all so good.
this is so asinine. Oh,
So, just a reminder to everybody in chat, we may or may not interact with chat during the first couple hours of the podcast, but we do a Q&A or just a hangout session after the podcast if you're still around after we kind of end the recording of it. So,
Yeah, we try to focus on what's at hand, which is we really don't know what's at hand, but we just go with it.
tonight we're focusing on what's below us.
That is true. They are below us, but they are better than us.
In many ways.
Yes. One thing I gotta say, my fucking lip, like salt is a terrible choice. Like salty foods for my lip right now is the worst thing ever, man. Anyway,
context?
if y'all,
Tell,
so here's the deal.
Howdy involved.
yeah, tell us how.
No.
Howdy
got
wishes.
involved.
Okay. So, no, unfortunately, Howdy was not involved.
I think that for your case, that's probably fortunately.
No,
Very good, yeah.
I'm going to say unfortunately. I said that on purpose. No, really, Saturday, my girls had a tournament. Softball, and my daughter, she pitches, and she needed to warm up and get her snaps and stuff in before the game. So she asked me if I'd warm her up. I was like, yeah, let's go. So I'm warming her up. Well, my 3-year-old decides to yell at me, "Hey, Daddy, look at this." So I glance over, and as I turn back around, my daughter had launched a fastball straight to my mouth. So I got hit with a 40-mile-an-hour softball right into the mouth.
So how big did the lip get? That's the question.
Do it.
It got pretty big. Like you could see it Sunday when
That's
we
what she said.
streamed.
Sorry.
But no, it so my tooth went through my lip and up, so it come out.
Ugh.
So I got a major cut inside. The top portion's kind of healed up, like the actual lip portion is healed up. I thought I lost teeth. Like that was my first. Like I didn't care about the busted lip. I was like, oh crap, I just lost front teeth. Not even back teeth, front teeth. I'm gonna smile and look like I'm from freaking Rossville Boulevard. And so luckily that didn't happen. I didn't know it was a thing. I had my one front tooth was bruised.
Your
Which it
tooth was
still
bruised?
slightly is. Yeah, it's actually a gum bruise, but the pain is in the tooth, not the gum, because it's right there at the roots.
Well, I don't
So
think
you
I've
have
ever heard any of that ever.
It's real. I looked it up. I was like,
That's
can
crazy.
you bruise a tooth? It's just like bruising a bone, pretty much.
Like a contusion.
Yeah.
That happened to my kid. He ended up having to have the tooth pulled.
Oh, wow.
Luckily, the pain's going away. That was the other thing it said. It said, check on it in like 48 hours. If it starts turning a different color, you got to go have it pulled because it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're 4 days away from it. Like we're a good bit away from it. The pain's starting to go away, and the tooth is still white. So
Did you
I
end up
think
going
we're
to the
okay.
hospital?
no, man. I thought about it. I thought I needed to go get stitches, but then I was like, they're really not going to do anything for me.
No,
Because
not
of where
really.
it was
That's what I
at.
was wondering. It was more along the lines of wondering if they was giving you painkillers.
Oh no, ibuprofen and goodie spouters. So
And Long John Silver shrimp.
So
Salt
all of a
will
sudden,
kill you.
salt will help that
balls to the
wound
face.
pretty fast. It hurts like a son of a bitch, but it'll fix it.
oh, I know, but it burns.
It burns.
I mean, it'll make sure you know it's there still, but it goes away.
I like that one comedian
So-
talking about putting like the Carmex on your cold sore. He's like, I don't know if it cures it, but it does make it shiny and more noticeable.
Who was that? I don't have any idea. I never heard that.
So I think it's Mitch Hedberg.
Oh,
was it
it
Hedberg?
would be Hedberg. That would be
Yeah,
a
it would.
Hedberg thing.
That's one of my all-time favorite comedians.
He was so good.
Yeah,
same here.
100%.
Between him and
Died way
Farley,
too
man, like
All the greats die too soon.
it's cocaine, man.
So
It's
I
a hell of a
did.
drug.
I did buy some. Like I've got some bliss decks, to put on top of the lip portion. But you're not. I mean, it's the truth. It does make it shiny, and much more noticeable. But I'm pretty sure most people think I have a cold sore, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
I just tell them I got it from Howdy.
Did you at least go get your daughter some ice cream after it to congratulate her on the fastball?
No, I did not.
It's because they were at the ball field from 8 o'clock in the morning until like 9 that night.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wow.
got there
Oh,
7:45 till about 9. And then this weekend, we're driving up to Knoxville Friday night, so I won't get to stream Friday night with Gas and them, because we got a tournament Saturday in Knoxville, and we'll be there till. It's a bigger tournament than what we went to this past weekend, but they do it all in one day, so
Holy crap.
we'll be there. We'll be there till like midnight, 1 o'clock. So that's why we're staying up there.
Are y'all
for the
staying overnight
weekend, so-
Saturday night too?
Yeah, and then we're gonna go to the Knoxville Zoo on Sunday
Oh,
before we come back.
gotcha.
We're gonna get at least a little bit of fun in.
I don't blame you. I mean, I hate
I
not.
photographed one of those all-day softball tournaments back when I did sports.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy I was working for, he'd always wear like the big floppy hats, and I used to always make fun of his old man hat. I put my hat on backwards because the bill messes with the gonna put the camera up to my face. When I got home
Yep.
that night, took off my hat, my face was red, and my forehead right here was just bright white. I was like, buying me a big ass floppy hat.
That was about to
I
say,
won- I won the next day.
That's so funny.
making fun of the guy who's making sure he ain't getting sunburned.
Yep. I now own 2 big floppy hats.
That's hilarious.
So, anyways, what have you guys been
Yeah.
up to, man?
Yeah.
Me?
How's
Ain't
life?
fucking nothing.
Still been
Same shit, different day.
Been wearing out Helldivers.
I
Yeah.
have been. I've been having a hell of a lot of fun playing it though, so I can't
Yeah.
really complain.
That game's fantastic.
Me and Master Cat Weasel have been playing pretty much every single day for the last 3 weeks.
Man, Cat Weasel's the greatest. He's a really good
is.
dude.
He is an awesome dude.
Yeah, he is. He's been running my stream elements for me too.
Oh yeah,
Which has been he gave me all my commands and everything else.
Oh, that's awesome.
that's cool.
Mhm.
So he's like your Baka now.
Kinda.
By the way,
Baka
we
comes back next week.
No, Baka comes back Friday.
Well, I won't be here, and I don't expect her to want to do anything.
So yeah, she's not gonna be. It'll be late Friday, but like, so I guess Sunday we're gonna do like a welcome back Baka stream.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah,
Have a little
Is she on,
party
like,
for
vacation or something?
Baka.
yeah, she went over to Europe with her family.
I don't know if you
Big
would call it vacation. In
She-
Baka's eyes, she was forced to go
Just cruel and unusual punishment.
to foreign countries, and see family that she gets to see once every so many years, and figure out who they are.
Yeah.
Play the game of Guess Who when you get over there.
Yeah.
Try to figure out who they are without them knowing that you're trying to figure out who they are.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Like go to do that whole thing. Hey, man, good to see you, dude.
So, but I mean, it seems like she's had moments of fun. We
Oh, you're going to.
Panic and I have been messaging her back and forth a little bit, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we get to talk to her a little bit. and
just
then,
checking in on her, and she hasn't complained about everything that they've gone and done, but there's been a few things.
Progress.
She's complained about a lot of things they've done. But you know
I
that
thought about trying to learn how to like do pickpocketing, just so when I go to family reunions, I can pickpocket the people I don't recognize, look at their wallet real quick, and put it back.
That's a
Get
really
my
good
gun on.
idea.
it's actually not a bad idea.
Now
That's
here
a
you can
really
train
good
on
idea.
Skyrim for that.
I know.
That's the
Put a
new.
you just put a bucket out of their head.
That's the next new release of Skyrim. It's just pickpocket like sim.
Pickpocket simulator.
Yeah.
Pickpocket simulator. Yeah.
So
Look,
Schedule
Skyrim's
1's
coming
good for
out
that
on-
too.
Who
Skyrim's
cares what
releasing
Skyrim's
on
coming
the-
out on?
It's coming out on the Game Boy.
I actually
They're
learned
trying to bring
something.
it back.
I learned something
Coming soon to our
on.
Texas Instruments graphing calculators, Skyrim.
Yeah.
It's, you know what?
Speaking of Texas,
Probably-
speaking of those calculators, did you guys have Drug Wars on those calculators back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yeah, I did
gosh,
have that one.
I had Drug Wars on my computer.
we had it on our TI 83s or whatever they were.
Yeah.
I
like,
did have
you-
games. I don't remember what they were though. Somebody else programmed it for me.
And Drug Wars was
They talk
hard as
about, like,
crap.
It was.
sold
It was really
drugs.
hard.
I sold
they
drugs
talk about
in
like
Coach
That's
McDaniel's
all-
class.
I sold drugs. I can openly
talk
admit that I
about,
sold
talk about
drugs.
marijuana being the gateway drug. I was like,
Right.
no,
Sure.
drug wars in the graphing calculator.
And you could always play Schedule 1 like Colt and Panic and Waters always did, is just sell the product and then turn around and pickpocket them and get your money, like get the rest of their money and your drugs back. So,
And sell it to them again.
and no, maybe the next day. Yeah.
It's kind of like
I
Grand
didn't.
Theft Auto with
I
delivers.
didn't pickpocket them though. I
Hit them with a bat in
sell
the
it
back of
to
the
'em.
head.
I would sell it
What
to
the
them
fuck?
if they didn't like my shit. I beat the crap out of them.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's all about thinning out the market.
Well, you certainly thinned out your customers.
Then you got
You kill.
They didn't like my stuff, so
then you got Red Ryder that would just go around and give everybody samples of the exploding product, and it would be like a nuke on the screen. But then they would be back the next day and they would want another hit.
That's crazy.
I only played it once. So
That's
So-
crazy.
But yeah. So speaking of some games, we've talked about it a little bit. I think we're all, and I apologize for those of you guys that are listening that listened last week, but we're all really excited about Grounded 2.
well, we
Yeah.
got two new.
Oh, yeah.
two
Wait,
new
why are you
perspectives on it.
apologizing?
We talked about Grounded 2 quite a bit last week too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh shit. We don't
Look,
have to do
we're-
it today. We got other shit we can talk about.
Look,
Look,
I
three
want.
of us are excited about Spaceballs too.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
excited about it.
So
Yep.
I'm pretty pumped.
I would say all four of us are excited about it.
I'm pretty excited about
No,
that.
we're talking about the Star Wars nerds here, Gas. We're talking
That's
about the Star
true.
Wars
Yeah,
nerds here.
I'm not that guy.
So yeah, but yeah, Grounded 2, man. We are about a month and a week away from early
I just looked it
access.
up. It's the 29th is when it starts.
Yeah.
So we got about a month and a week till early access for it. I did see. So at first, I was a little worried about it being an early access that you weren't going to have a whole lot. Like you were going to have
Oh,
enough
no,
to
it
keep you
looks like-
entertained for a little while. No, they're pretty much got
I think
Almost.
the game's done.
everything, and they've
Yeah.
got a few little tweaks that they're going to have
So-
to do throughout.
My friend Alana was asking me about it, and she was wondering if they were going to have like an early game where you can just walk around and kind of see some stuff. And I was like, I don't think the mechanics are going to change too drastically from the original. So when it comes to how the game is going to format, all they got to do is just add shit. So it's really just going to
Yeah,
be
really.
Grounded plus more shit. So the early access game, well, I don't even know why it's an early access. Just release it. It's done. There's no way that
Well,
I mean,
So they've added in, like, there's some new battle mechanics.
And
that
new
they have
perk
added
mechanics.
New,
there's new
so now,
perks?
yeah. So now,
oh,
so
the barbarian, warrior, and wizard shit. You talking
Well,
about that?
not
they
just
have
that.
classes
The
and armor classes.
so the mutations. So you know how you only get 3 or 4 mutations, and you've just those mutations are the only ones that are active.
Yeah, you get 5 of them
Well-
at a time, maxed out at least.
So now you have passive mutations as well. So
Oh,
all
okay.
of your mutations are there. They're passive. And then you've got your main mutations that you're using to build your
to build the
class.
build.
Yeah,
Yep.
it seems
So-
like it's a little bit more structured, like in classes this time than the last one.
Which is really good because you already did that anyways if you were playing
Yeah.
the game to begin with.
I agree.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
but me. I don't know how to do it.
I do.
I
I,
just-
love
I
I
They're,
just
that
pick a
shit.
weapon and go.
They're also
So-
adding dual wielding.
Yeah, you
There's
can
dual
dual wield.
wielding?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
thank
you,
God.
you can dual wield daggers. Like there's a rogue class.
Can you dual wield maces?
I think
It
it's
might
just
be
the
just
daggers.
confined to daggers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's confined
that's
to just
bullshit.
daggers,
Let
but-
me have fucking 2 great swords in my hand.
So
But-
the other thing is
Double
like
ball.
why I think that they're not doing a full release right now is because I think there's a couple like the new systems they're wanting to test out before they go full release. Like they're taking zip lines out at launch to force people to use the new mounts to traverse, and then after they
Oh, that's
get
fine.
after they get the mount system ironed out, they're going to put zip lines back in the game.
Oh, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
So
I
I
would,
was
I would, I wouldn't want. I would want the zip lines to be like, I don't know. In the new Grounded recently, they put in teleporters. I haven't found them yet, so I don't actually know what the fuck they are.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that I would bet
I think they're only a new game plus, if I remember correctly.
they might be. But I want that stuff to be end game. I want zip lines to be end game. I don't want to see that stuff in the early stages where people can set them up and get around the. I want it to be like maybe you got a quarter of the game left and now you have zip lines.
so,
That's what I want
yeah.
to see. To force you to walk around the whole park.
And it looks like they're only going to have 2 mounts in the early access that are going to be available,
Was
which
it
is
the
the
Orb
Soldier
Weaver and the
Yeah, the Soldier Ant and the Orb Weaver.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I was watching a video today, kind of a little deep dive into the trailer, and basically Obsidian and
Eidos Montreal.
yeah, they were the creators. They were talking about it and things that they were doing, and they had a whiteboard up talking about the mounts with the Orb Weaver. You're gonna have web bridges where you can build a web bridge across.
Can you
Like
crawl
it's
up
all
shit?
yeah, crawling up shit.
Oh, you can. Oh, that's so cool.
So, and it also said, above all that, pet all the bugs.
Hell yeah.
So we can pet all the bugs.
Hell yeah. Can
So,
you pet the wolf spider that tries to eat me?
yes.
I can. Oh, shit, what the hell? Ow.
Based-
dog.
Based
Pet
on that,
dog. I'm getting that
based
soundboard
on
when
that,
play
I
the
think
game
they're
now.
looking at being able to pet all the bugs. But then just looking at the graphics, like looking at the wolf
Oh.
spider from wolf
man.
spider from Grounded 1 to the wolf spider in Grounded 2 and seeing the spikes, the grips on the sides of the legs,
Like every individual hair you can
every
see in detail.
individual hair and all that is terrifying.
Even
As
the
long
orb,
as they-
the Orb Weaver looks
ahead.
even more intimidating.
Right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But the in Grounded, every time I fight one of the damn spiders, my brain goes, "Oh, how you doing, puppy? Aren't you just cute?" Because that's what they look like. They don't look scary. They look like dogs.
They're pretty creepy.
I don't have any
I'm
problem.
not gonna lie.
with
When like you can turn on the arachnophobic mode,
it at
that,
all.
like, turns them I think the arachnophobic mode actually kind of looks more
Scarier.
terrifying than the spiders.
You ever seen a floating blob
Creepy.
coming at you with red eyes?
I know. It's like
it's a little creepier.
I just want
But
want
yeah,
a mini
they-
game in there where it's like a bug riding rodeo. Like you can have a in-game grounded
I
rodeo.
want fight pits.
That'd be
I want to be able to
That'd
pit two different bugs against each other in game.
I mean, technically, you can in Grounded if you get them close enough. But
Yeah,
No, I
we
want
sh-
to be able to just like have like a betting ring for it.
We
I
used
wanna
to
be
do
able to
that
catch
with the
them, hold them
we
out,
used to
throw
do
them
that
out
with
there.
the stink bugs and the ants over by the red ant hill. We would just
Yeah.
lure a stink bug over to the red ant hill and just cause like almost like a genocide of the red ants at one point because they like, and then you just walk around after you kill the stink bug and you just pick up all the ant parts afterwards. Like,
100%.
Yep.
But then they don't get
Uh-oh.
angry at you either. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. They wouldn't attack the base then.
the only
So,
the only
when I was a
insect.
kid,
Go ahead, John.
my dad took me and my brothers to Jamaica, and on the
Okay.
beach we kept finding crabs everywhere. We kept catching them, and we built little rock arenas, and we would put the crabs in there, and they would seriously go at it. And it was so funny because like
Awful.
they when they fight, their mouth bubbles, and like
Yep.
the ones that bubbled up more seemed to be more badass. And we felt terrible because we found this really big crab that had one huge claw and one tiny claw. And we're like, man, he's going to mess stuff up with this big claw. And we put him in there with a crab that we called Bubbles. And come to find out, his big claw didn't work. So he was just sitting there.
That was his strong hand. That was his strong hand.
Donking. Yeah, that was his strong hand. He was just like donking the other crab. And that little crab Bubbles like pinched off like 3 of his legs. He pinched off his big pincher. And was still trying to like kill us. I was like, okay, we got to stop this. This is too brutal. Like we didn't think they would actually do anything, but sure enough, man, them crabs were freaking gladiators.
That's crazy.
We used to
was hilarious.
fight scorpions and camel spiders
Maybe morbid.
in Afghanistan.
Did
So
you?
Oh,
yeah,
were
you
the
gotta
camel
find
spiders?
something
Aren't
to
those
do.
things massive?
They can be if you can get a small one. It's usually pretty good. Yeah, they get pretty good size. The creepiest place I've been for bugs was Guam. They got those. They're a type of crab, but it looks like a giant fucking spider, and it's the size of a freaking garbage can. They're coconut crabs.
Oh wow.
Oh, I've
I
seen
think
those things
it's
at the
what they're-
aquarium. Yeah, those things are the stuff of nightmares.
They're terrifying, and they get massive. Like they could cover up half a door,
Wow.
like an
fuck.
actual entryway door.
No thanks.
And they're completely harmless. Well, let me rephrase that. If you stick your
I get that for a
finger
second.
like if you stick your finger into their pinchers, it's not harmless. But if you just leave them alone, they don't bother you.
Makes sense.
But they're still
Yeah, it
terrifying.
was funny when
They're still
we
terrifying.
saw them at the aquarium. Like my kids were running around, like looking at everything, like, "Oh, this is awesome! This is awesome!" When they got to that, it was no running around, just slow,
No,
just side eye, just yeah. I'm not taking my eyes off of these guys.
no,
It was like,
they're
yeah, no more fun fish. It was those things are terrifying.
but yeah, they so another thing they're adding in with grounded, you're getting a dash. Like you can dash now during
Yeah.
battle.
Oh,
So like you can
that'd be
dash
good,
in
like
for a
like an
quick.
Oh,
actual
they
dash.
did add a dodge. I was wondering if they were
Like a
going to
dodge
because I got
dash?
sick
Well,
of
they had-
par- I got sick
Yeah.
of blocking all the time.
They had a dodge and dash, which is going to be nice.
What about a dip?
But
Cool.
here's
Dip,
the
dodge,
key.
and dash?
A duck.
A duck?
Here's the key, though. You can
You
dash,
can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
but so can the thing attacking you.
Oh shit!
Oh,
That's not
no.
okay. I'm not okay with that. Let's take
So
it away
it's
now.
completely fair game.
A ladybird that can dodge. That would be terrible.
I just hope
That
they
would be
shrink.
terrible.
I just hope they shrink Patches O'Houlihan down with you so he can train you on how to do the dash.
Yeah.
It'd be the greatest cameo ever.
If you can dodge a wrench, he's dead, isn't he?
Yo,
Didn't
I
that
got.
guy die? Yeah.
Did he die?
Riptorn? Yeah, I think he passed.
He's
Yeah.
dead. I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty certain he's gone. Was sad because
Yeah.
he was always fun to watch.
Somebody in chat Google that for us. Is Rip Torn deceased?
I feel like because he always
Pretty
plays
certain
kind
he
of a
is.
crazy role in everything that
Yeah,
I've seen him
he
in.
does.
Yeah,
I
Rip
think
Torn
he's
died.
just like that in
His
life. In real life.
his most calm role was in Men in Black.
Yeah.
He was
Right,
the
sure. He's
Then he
a-
was
he
still
was
kinda
the
crazy.
Q,
commander,
I think
wasn't
is
he?
what his name was. I think it was Q.
Yeah, he was like the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Men in
2019.
Black 2.
Oh, he died a while ago, 2019.
Yeah.
Was he in 3 as well? I can't remember.
He was in Men in Black. Freddy Got Fingered.
Freddie got fingered. Yeah.
Who cares about
Dodge-
that movie?
Dodgeball.
Hell
The
yeah.
Larry Sanders Show. Hercules. Men in Black 2.
Hercules.
I can't remember if he was
the
in the
beat-
third one or not.
You're like, I do the same thing. Like,
Hercules, Hercules.
Hercules, Hercules.
He was also in RoboCop 3. But yeah, he died in 2019.
Sad
But anyways, Anyways,
Oh.
good lord.
So you can dodge and grounded now.
Yeah,
Dodge and dash.
That's gonna be
That's
cool.
crazy.
yeah. That just means,
It's like such
To-
a simple mechanic, but it changes the entire game so heavily.
well, to me, I think that means they're going to make the bugs harder to kill.
Which makes me so
Probably,
happy
yeah.
because the game is too easy. It's so much
ca-
fun,
yeah.
but it's so simple.
I
It's all-
disagree, or at least when it comes to the brood mother or the infected brood mother.
I haven't fought the infected, honestly. I
Oh,
haven't
man.
come up
It's
first,
not
so
fun.
I haven't gotten to it.
It's
yet.
not
The
fun.
infected brood mother is brutal.
I was gonna say the
Yeah.
brood mother's a pansy. The mantis was
It's
alright.
it's Black Widow on fucking steroids is what it is.
Yeah,
That sounds
with
awful.
explosions.
And
Yeah,
With
yeah, infected brood mother
explosions?
is
Yeah.
nasty. yeah.
yeah,
Boy,
the little
so
push,
excited.
the
I'm
little,
not. I'm not even
might
gonna
start-
spoil the worst part for you.
I might stream that when that happens.
the
Oh.
and then the Wasp Queen was. I mean,
I haven't fought that thing. That was brand new when I quit.
so the Wasp Queen it's a tough fight because it pulls in like ads basically.
Oh,
So-
I'm
Oh yeah,
sure.
tons of them.
Yeah, so
And she
you
barely
have
ever
like
comes down, so it's hard to hit
yeah,
her unless you're
you have
ultra.
like windows that you can do damage.
This is
So-
why I'm happy that Grounded 2 is doing that and they're making actual classes. So when you run into a situation like that, you might be able to just because, as far as I read, you can switch on the fly with no issue. So it'd be nice to be able to have the equipment switch over to the class for the particular thing that you need to kill, which would be nice because you can
Yeah,
do that
that'd be pretty
anyways. You can always do that with the mutation loadouts and Grounded
Yeah.
right now, anyways. So if they don't have that mid game in Grounded 2, I'll be a little disappointed. Just because I want to run into a wasp, I can't murder the wasp because I can't reach the bitch, and I want to be able to switch to what I
Yeah.
want, instead of
So-
having to hit him with a salty mace.
It looks like mantises or mantisae. I don't know what the plural would be on that. But,
Manti, probably.
Manti.
Manti-teo?
Mantis
Oh.
toboggan.
They have a fake
His-
girlfriend.
His girlfriend's going to be in the game. So
If you haven't watched that documentary,
if you know, you
Hey,
know.
was-
I don't even know what you're talking
Wasn't
about.
his girlfriend a guy friend?
No,
no, it was fake. It was just
it just didn't exist.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay,
You got-
that's right. Yeah, it was a long
you got
distance.
catfish
Yeah,
by a dead chick.
catfish by
Um,
an AI bot or something.
So, but it looks like they're going to be manti in the wild,
See, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping there's a brood mother in the wild too.
and then there's
my-
going to
my
be
other-
cockroaches.
Oh, fuck that.
You know why they brought the cockroaches in?
I have no idea.
Which, so they wanted to for the first game in the pesticide area,
Yeah.
but in the park, from where people are dumping trash and dumping chemicals inside that
Yeah.
park, what's the only thing that can survive
Oh, jeez.
is those chemicals.
That's
The
fucking-
cockroach.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's pretty cool. We're finally getting the ice biome
Mhm.
quotation
Yeah.
marks.
I'm happy that they're adding
that's
in
north.
stuff like that. Ice cream stuff.
Yeah, so you gotta traverse the cold, kind of like with the heat.
Which means
In
there's
the
probably going to
sandbox.
be. Which means there's probably going to be. What do you think they're going to do for the heat section then, since the sandbox doesn't exist?
There probably is a sandbox.
Oh, that's
Probably
right,
a
the
playground.
park.
Yeah, probably a
Yeah.
playground.
Playground.
Yeah, sandbox.
And then
If they wanted to get really realistic, any kind of outdoor playground or sandbox typically just turns into a giant
Cat box.
feral cat litter box. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. And then
Which brings me to
That'd
my
be-
next point, though. What about the big animals? Have they shown anything in there at all about any of those? And can you fuck
No.
with them finally?
Kind of like the koi fish or like the crows in the
Yeah.
first game.
I want to see if we can fuck with them. I want to I was making a
I wanna
joke
see,
about
like,
it, but
I want to see a snake.
could you imagine a rabbit, and it turns out to be a reference to Monty Python,
That'd be
and we
pretty
just have a
fucking-
rabid fucking rabbit trying to murder us all the
You
time?
got to get a holy hand grenade.
a shrubbery.
There you go.
So
That'd be great.
a snake makes
One thing
sense.
I saw in there that I'm glad that they added. I'm glad they added scorpions. I was surprised that the first
Yes.
game didn't have a scorpion. Yeah.
Just because of Home Alone. Not Home Alone. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I was
Honey,
kind
I
of
Shrunk the Kids,
expecting it.
yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it.
Yeah.
And then
Well, what's funny
Go ahead,
is
guys. Oh,
Elijah's first time playing Grounded is with us, and the first thing he said, he goes, "Are there scorpions in this game? I hope there's scorpions." No, there's not
Yeah.
scorpions. And then they announced scorpions for Grounded 2, and he's so excited.
Yeah.
would
I
be
saw it
too.
for just like a brief second in the trailer. I was like, yes.
and
It's
then
gonna suck, but yes.
Go ahead,
they're
guys.
making the ice staff more useful.
Oh fuck yes! Thank God.
It's got
I love the wizard.
it's got projectiles now instead of just the like
Mist.
No, it's that weird
Mist.
AOE point
Yeah.
blank.
Yeah. It's like
It's stupid.
shotgun mist.
So I think what they did with the ice staff, you had kids that weren't quite at puberty yet. Now they're teenagers, so the weapons are going through puberty as well. So now they're
Jesus Christ.
shooting projectiles. Right?
So it's what 3
Look at 'em all
years.
grown up.
It's what 3 years later. Is that right?
I think so, something like that.
I think so, yeah.
I haven't actually finished the game, so I actually don't know how Grounded ends. I actually
mean,
have no idea.
Oh
yet.
man.
It ends
I have a
like
feeling.
It's good.
it ends like you think it would end.
Okay, I figured as much.
Yeah. No spoilers there, but
No, it's no spoiler. I kind of assumed.
Preston's made it into mod mode.
yes.
Um,
What do you mean?
So, speaking
So
of Preston,
Preston had a dinner tonight with his boss. He
And
was
we're-
pitching the possibility of sponsorship for Two Dads, One Tub and PVE. That's what we're going to tell people, even though that's not what happened. But he chose to do that instead of come and produce for us. But the funny thing is, Gas and I have probably been. Have you been getting messages too, Gas?
yes.
Okay, so we're both getting messages in Discord from Preston, who's still technically producing from not being here.
Oh, I'm not getting Discord messages, but I got a text from
Oh, I'm getting Discord messages.
him. Gotcha.
He just popped up in the chat a second ago.
So yeah,
So for those of you that don't know, Preston, he's like our Wizard of Oz. Like I called him that. He's the wizard behind the PNG tuber. He produces the podcast for us. He kind of keeps us from going off the rails and make sure everything goes smoothly. His birthday is Saturday. So he's doing a subathon starting at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And it's starting out as a 24-hour stream. And it can go, there's no cap on it. So they're doing a subathon or like a supportathon.
Preston, you're nuts.
A supportathon because they're not just counting subs, they're going to count bits too. But there is a time that if he hits 48 hours, he's going to get the PVE PNG tubers, him and Elijah, tattooed on one of his butt cheeks by Elijah. Elijah is going to do the tattoo. So
I was about to say, that poor tattoo artist, but it's
yes. So, and they're going to do it live.
Yep.
So, and then if it gets
gotta violate some
to
terms and conditions somewhere.
if it gets to like 52 hours, Panic and I get the other cheek.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
Preston will have me and Gas on his ass forever.
And I told him,
That's hilarious.
Wait, are y'all going to be doing the tattoo as well, or
no,
No.
Elijah's going to do it.
I was drinking water, damn it.
If I could fly out to
That's
Seattle,
gonna
to do it.
that's gonna
Yeah.
be a weird.
Yeah,
trip to
yeah.
Explain.
So I
So
told
why are you flying
him,
to the West Coast.
I told him,
Well, I got to do this
I gotta put
tattoo.
my face on a guy's butt cheek.
my bet with him is that if this happens and if somehow Panic and I end up on Roddy or something, that if he could make my PNG tuber do the truffle shuffle and put it on TikTok, I will do a stitch of me doing the truffle shuffle next to
Oh,
my tattoo
no.
doing the truffle shuffle.
Now, you might want to explain that just a little bit because there might be people who see this who actually don't know what the truffle shuffle is.
It's from the Goonies, man.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
I
Hey,
doubt
look,
it.
Gas, he's not wrong. You
That's
say
true.
truffle shuffle, and you're talking about an ass.
We know
They
this.
could They
know
could
what
be.
we're talking about.
What kind of weird act is a truffle shuffle?
Right? That's exactly. I'm just
Uh-oh.
saying, The Goonies is an old movie. There's not a chance everybody's seen it.
It makes me feel old to think that the Goonies is
You said
technically a
you said
classic
truffle
now.
shovel. I had to think for just a second about what the fuck you were talking about until I got it.
So, proud dad moment. I actually introduced my 8-year-old daughter to the Goonies a couple weeks ago.
Hell fucking yeah.
Did she love it?
Mine love it.
Oh yeah, she
they
loved
like-
it.
They like the Goonies and Never-Ending Story are their two favorite watches.
Oh,
Really?
never. That's
The
a,
never
yeah,
ending
that's a-
story. I'm surprised by
It's
It's a
that.
classic.
So good.
Oh no,
so
I'm just
good.
surprised. I didn't think.
Yeah, I
Didn't
didn't
really
know if that
age
movie would
well.
hold up
That's
too
kind of
well.
why I'm. That's why I'm kind of getting at that. I remember I just saw a TikTok recently about somebody talking about that and people watching it for the first time with their kids. Then they got to the Sphinx scene and she's like, "I don't remember those being there."
What's funny about Never-Ending Story?
It changes every time you
Today
watch
I
it.
was listening. Well, yeah, but today I was listening to Bad Friends, the new episode, and they were talking. Bobby and Andrew were talking about it and talking about Falcor, and because they were talking about Bobby, if he ever sells his house, like he could market it as an Asian house. And Bobby's like, "Why? Because I'm Asian?" And Andrew's like, "No, because you've got an Asian roof. Like your house is built to look like an Asian house." But he's talking about taking Falcor and wrapping it around the posts on the front, and then somehow it got off onto Bobby was wondering how big Falcor's pecker was. And yeah, it got really
Why?
weird. It's Bobby. Bobby talks about those things.
That's really the
So-
that's really the
Of course.
inspiration that Elon's going from.
Yeah. So
And he's he's technically just like a big flying dog. So I'm pretty sure it would just be a red rocket.
That's
it
what I'm
is,
saying.
You scratch behind his
Gross.
ears and
That was always really disturbing to me as a kid when I started figuring out what the fuck. I was like, "Why? No, why? No, don't do that. Don't do that. I know what's going on now. That's not okay. This is a kids movie. Stop it."
Be funny, like look up in there. Hey, it's Falcor. Ew.
Right?
ew.
What is he carrying?
Oh my
Childhood
God.
ruined.
Now I'm just thinking about the bullies. The bullies in the film. They didn't see a flying dragon. They saw a flying dragon with a.
No.
Oh God, it's coming to get me now.
Also,
Dodging butt cracks.
look, I also learned today.
He's carrying a
Okay.
red snake.
Everybody is familiar with the term "hung like a horse," right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it is. I think. What do they say? It's like 1 inch for every 50 pounds
Yeah, something like that.
on a horse.
Yeah.
So if you're 200 pounds and it's 4 inches, you're hung like a horse.
Yeah, technically you are.
Yeah, technically we're all hung like a horse.
Technically 100%.
Anybody can use that phrase and be accurate with it. Anyways, that's off
100%.
topic.
You're
That's
welcome.
not off topic. It was 100% on topic. We
You're
talked about
welcome.
I learned that today. I learned that today in
Meanwhile,
a
there's
podcast.
a bunch of men updating their dating profiles.
Hung like a horse. Oh, so
Man,
So we're
But,
way
yeah.
off topic though. So we're talking about Grounded.
listen, we don't get off
A
topic.
game about children who got shrunk in the back of a fucking park.
Listen, there's no
And now
such
we're on horsecock. Like, help me here.
there's no such thing as off topic on this podcast. Thank you very much.
it's all off topic.
Or it's
Right, like
all
when you were
on
saying that
topic.
Preston keeps you on the rails, I was like, "There's rails."
Yeah, there's not rails.
There's
Oh.
topics that you guys discuss that Preston tries to keep you on. To be more
We
accurate.
and the thing is, we do discuss those topics. They just tend to go sideways.
Off the rails.
Awry.
Right.
Yeah.
We just start talking about street signs and all that kind of stuff. So
I had a bug. Missed him.
I put structure, not rails. Okay, that's fair, Preston. That's fair.
That's true.
Look,
A
Look,
structure as
I
designed
know
by
I shouldn't
Picasso.
be reading. I shouldn't be reading the chat, but Alana says I'm hung like a horse. So look, it's not just. See, it
God damn
works
it,
for
Alana.
everybody. It works for everybody.
Oh no! God damn it, Alana.
Oh man.
Oh,
So, any other games that you guys are excited about?
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden, yeah, that's a big one for me.
Got Gears of War Reloaded. I'm totally excited to see the remaster of Gears of War again.
The remaster.
Oh, what the fuck else is coming out?
You know what game I'm excited about?
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh
No,
yeah.
That Marvel fighting game that Preston made me listen about last
Oh, you're
week.
talking about the side
That looks
scroller?
fantastic. No.
Yeah.
And it's made by Ark,
Oh,
the same guy.
yeah.
the actual fighting
versus-
game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm not really excited about it. I just was
fuck you.
bringing it up.
It's fantastic. It looks really fucking good. But I am excited for the side scroll beat 'em up that's coming out for it too. It was made by the same people who did the Turtles.
Preston, to answer your question, yes.
What?
He said which Ninja Gaiden 4 or
Yeah,
Raid
4.
Bound, and I just said yes.
4. Well,
I'm
technically
mentioning
both,
of
yeah.
them.
But yeah, I'm
Marvel-
super excited for.
Marvel fighting soul. Look, they're all mad at me now because
Yeah.
I absolutely
Oh.
will. There's no question. I'm
right.
gonna be terrible, but I'm
What?
gonna do it.
Notable. Did you play the not the original ones on Nintendo, but the other Ninja Gaiden ones, the 3D
1,
ones?
2, 3, the ones that came out on Xbox
Yeah,
or
yeah.
PlayStation at the time.
Yeah, it started on Xbox. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. I actually just finished 2 again
Alright.
recently.
I'm gonna give you a challenge.
No.
I call it the it's dangerous to go alone challenge. So like in Zelda when the Nintendo one you go into
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cave,
yeah,
the guy
yeah.
gives you the wooden
You tell me
sword.
not to use the Dragon Blade?
Do the whole game using only the wooden weapon. So you can use the nunchucks.
Oh,
But yeah,
fuck that.
wooden sword, wooden nunchucks.
I
And
know
you can
how
use your items
difficult
because
that
Zelda.
is. Can I use the upgraded wooden sword?
Not all the way. You can upgrade
Damn
it before it gets to the unlabored flawless.
Why? But you didn't say that at first, though.
It's doable. Like I had done it a long time ago before, and I made it all the way to the final boss, but I didn't have any heals, so I wasn't able to complete it. But I did it on stream.
The first Ninja Gaiden was so unbelievably difficult in comparison to the rest.
Oh yeah.
It was so fucking hard. Like,
It is.
and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'll repeat this till the day I die. Video gaming has become much easier. I don't know if it's because I've gotten older and I understand it better, and maybe I'm just better at the games than I used to be as a kid. But gaming as a child was a challenge beyond a challenge. The games
Those
today
original
have checkpoints
Ninja Gaidens on Nintendo are so hard.
and auto saves, and it's just not the same. Like, you ever play Mega Man on the NES?
Yeah.
Like, fuck me.
Brutal.
You ever play Ninja Turtles on the NES?
yes,
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do this shit. There's no
I-
way. The
Dude,
gaming today is so easy in comparison.
I think there's probably an
Back when
element to
we
both
had
of that.
An
both of
Atari,
those.
one of the Atari systems.
No,
they had
100%, yes.
a Karate Kid game on the Atari,
Yeah.
and
They
you
had
actually
one
had
on
to do the
NES.
thing where you had to catch flies with chopsticks. I was like, who thought this would be fun? This is
They had that on the
insanely
NES, too.
difficult. Yeah.
They
Oh, yeah.
ported it, I think.
So
But yeah, 100%, guys.
Gopher just gave us a throwback, and I haven't thought about this game in so long. But
Paperboy.
Paperboy, they need to make a
God.
modern Paperboy. That would be so fun.
Super
That would be-
Paperboy
man,
was my
Paperboy was a-
jam.
Yeah, Super Paperboy is a blast.
But
But see, that's
But yeah.
my problem that I've had today is that all these games are so coded towards kids. The average gamer today is over the age of 32.
Yeah.
If you didn't
Yeah.
know that. The average
Yeah.
gamer's over 30. We're used to really ridiculously hard games. Like, kids think that Elden Ring and Dark Souls are difficult. What the fuck?
like,
Go
you,
Yeah,
Go
to be
play
fair, Dark
Ninja
Souls is pretty
Gaiden.
hard.
you got to think
Dark
about
Souls
it.
is hard,
NES,
but it's
Ninja
not in
Gaiden, or
comparison.
Castlevania, the first Castlevania on
Castlevania's the
Nintendo.
originals were pain in fucking ass too. I mean, like,
Oh,
go
yeah.
back and play
They're
these
hard.
old ass fucking games. They'll kick your ass.
You
You
gotta
think
think
Dark
about
Souls
it.
is difficult? Fuck off.
We were the first generation to get raised with video games.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, like, we're still the ones that really like that. I mean, we have the whole spectrum in our our repertoire basically. So, but yeah, I think
Never
there is
fighting games, I'm
definitely.
terrible at 'em.
Yeah, I'm terrible at it. I don't play them.
terrible
The
at 'em.
last
I
one that I
can't
played
do
was
it.
Mortal Kombat on Xbox 360 or PlayStation
Marvel vs.
4.
Capcom 3 was the only one that I was actually good at.
Mine was Killer Instinct
So
Was it? Wait, the original or like newer?
on Super Nintendo.
Oh shit, really?
The
Combo
black
breaker.
cartridge.
Combo breaker.
But I definitely think that there's an element to like what you were saying. Like both things are true. Like we have gotten better like at thinking through games, but games are definitely easier. But the thing about it is there's not many. Like the whole single player experience is not as big as it used to be, right?
No.
Like it's all BRs and things like that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Does it feel? Do you feel? I don't know how to say that. I love single player games. I love the experience. I love the story. Does it hard to sit down and play one today?
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to be playing multiplayer games with people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not even so much playing it. More like talking to people in the background. But then, if you're playing a single player game, do you feel obligated to be playing a game with that person? Because I do.
Yes,
I have a hard time with it.
I don't. I will sit.
I don't.
So, like I said, I streamed the other day Breath of the Wild, but I'm playing through it again.
God damn. Why not Tears of the Kingdom?
I'm going to play it too.
Okay.
Breath of the Wild was infinitely better than Tears of the Kingdom, but
I like Tears more, but that was.
So,
but
but
I have issues with both of them.
I think they're both good
They're
games.
not Zelda games.
But Breath of the Wild was the better of the two, in my opinion. But I'm playing both of them again. But I enjoy a good single player game where it's just like I'll go sit down by myself downstairs. Everybody's in bed, and I will sit in the quiet and just veg out playing a video game. But no, there's not a whole lot of them out there that I can do that with nowadays. I mean, most of the games we play, like Grounded, which Gas will tell you, I will sit down and play by myself on Grounded and just go gather resources. Like I won't progress any storyline. I'll just gather resources and build shit, and do stuff like that.
One of the coolest things about Grounded is it gives you that variety.
Same. I mean, it was the same thing.
Grounded
with
is a Grounded.
Like it was the same way with Power World.
Game.
Yeah. Power World's really similar in that way.
Yeah. I mean,
I couldn't get into Power World. I liked it, but it was just I don't know. Something about it just wasn't fun.
It's more fun with friends and just it's really the conversations during it were more fun.
That's how
that's the problem I have with single player games playing by myself is that I feel like I want to be talking to someone, especially after starting to stream, especially after the stream started making some progress and shit. I don't know. I feel weird not having somebody to talk to while I'm playing games nowadays.
So Power World conversations is how this podcast was born.
Yeah.
That's not surprising in the least.
Well, the three guys that birthed it are here.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, Chump had a big role in that conversation.
Well, I'm glad I could be a part of it.
The idea
that was before we met you, I think.
I think it was way.
Yeah, I think so.
That was before
that was
all
when
of
y'all were
this,
just starting to get the night shift going and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was just.
Also, this was a
Gas.
talk this is a talk before like you guys came back and everybody started going into the night shift again. So like
no, it was like right as we were starting the night shift back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had like 25 active members at that time.
I'd say you have a little bit more, just a little bit,
a few more,
right?
Just a few more.
Just a few. You know, a couple 700.
Grounded was how I met you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we met from Grounded, because that was the first game I streamed was Grounded.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it all kicked off for me last 1st of December. End of November,
End of
1st of
November.
December.
Yeah, I think it was like Thanksgiving week. That
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when my stream anniversary pops up or whatever it tells me it
I
is.
just had mine.
if you remember to look on that channel now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not even on that channel anymore.
So
That's another big thing. Like I've had people ask me like, why would you drop like your channel that I mean, I got 700 and something followers on the other channel, but we're just like I dropped it. Gas has got 1,400 people
almost
that follow him.
1,500.
Yeah.
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 And we're affiliate already. We're already set up. It's already there. And we both just decided to drop them for this. And to be honest, I think I'm more excited about this than I was my own damn channel, if that makes sense. Like the GP Playhouse channel, there's more excitement. There's more things we can do. Also makes it a little less stressful about trying to figure out what content you're going to do or
Stream schedules.
So,
So I'm not following. What exactly did you guys do? You dropped the old channels and made this one as like a collective?
Yep.
Yeah. So this is we're a duo stream now.
How
Like
does
I
that
still.
work?
So, just like we're doing this podcast, one of
Mhm.
us is in Discord, and the camera is brought in, and so is our game screen from Discord. We've actually got a overlay that pops up that we use. Both our cameras are on, and both our gameplay screens are on, so you get both points of view while we're playing the same game.
It actually works really well.
Yeah, there's
I was even watching y'all's like on my phone on a smaller screen, and I
It
could
looks
still
great.
see you guys, I could still see the gameplay. Like everything was still big enough to see everything. I wouldn't like squinting
Well-
trying to see. But yeah, I think it worked really well.
Like at my thought process when I was talking about that, because originally we were like, we were talking about how it was only going to be one point of view, but two cameras. So it'd be kind of, and I thought about doing both screens and doing it that way, but it's no different than like an intermission screen or a just chatting screen where you got your gameplay off to the side in a smaller window.
Yeah.
Like it's no different than that, except in the smaller window, instead of like your camera being in the big window, you're in the smaller window where the gameplay would be in that just chatting screen. So now we've just got two game windows in like a lobby setting for the gameplay overlay.
I'm gonna have to see it because I can't visualize it for some reason.
It looks
works
good,
really.
man.
It works really well because
does.
because I mean again, y'all
Are you guys
stream
able
so
to play
much
two
together
different
anyways.
games at the same time, essentially?
If we wanted to,
You
yeah.
could.
Yeah, we
that's
could play
good.
two
Actually,
different
that's
games.
kind of what I would want to have. Be able to have the. That'd be nice. That's what I was talking about when it came to single player games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely do
stuff
that.
like that.
But like for
That'd be a good
grounded, like it has my point of view and his point of view.
Yeah.
So if I'm out fighting, wolf spiders and
he's
he's
doing-
fighting orb weavers, like we like they're both on the screen at the same time.
Yeah. No, that looks good. That would be good. Yeah, I have to see that. I want to see that now.
But then
Yeah,
the other nice thing is we've got our solo layouts too. So that way, like Gas streams by himself on Fridays or no Saturdays. I stream by myself on Sundays. So we've got our solo layout as well on the channel. So we just both. So that way the channel's always got somebody streaming on it. So we get, instead of on our single channels, we were getting
Oh,
one.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like we were getting
Okay.
2 streams, a week on our channel because on Wednesdays we
So-
were on
Okay, I get it.
the community channel for the podcast. So
Yeah.
now we've got this, we've got the podcast on Wednesdays, we stream on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then you've got the occasional, like Monday, I had an easy day at work, so I got up here, I streamed while working. So I can stream on Monday, and Gas can stream on, like he streamed on Tuesday.
when I'm
last
home,
night.
yeah.
Yep,
So
when he's
this-
home.
So this only works since you guys actually know each other like personally, then trust each other, because there'd be no other way
Oh,
to
yeah.
do it, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
it's
makes total
just
sense. That's a really good
So-
idea, like across the board. I didn't think about that.
well, and it
I don't
also
have
makes it
anybody else I've
easier.
ever do it with, but you know.
Well, it makes it easier on us too. Like I handle all the, like Gases talks about learning some of the TikTok stuff, and he will. I know he will eventually.
It's not
And get,
difficult.
but I handle that side of it. So, like we just launched a streamer tip series on TikTok, which is basically our Roomba, Howdy's Roomba.
They're hilarious.
Howdy's
I gotta watch
Roomba
'em.
gives streamers tips, like, and they're not your typical, hey, you got to do this. They call out the most common mistakes of, like, the first episode was stream titles. You know,
Oh, I'm terrible
If-
with those.
yeah, if your title is "Come hang out, just vibing," nobody's gonna pop
No,
on that.
I'm terrible with that
Um,
stuff. I never think about anything to say.
Today's the one that went out yesterday was about alerts. Talking about if you just got like a normal ding or something like that, you know, your alerts are putting us to sleep. But anyway,
Basically, the alerts from my previous channel.
yeah. So basically,
That's
the
why I got all
Roomba,
those sound alerts that are crazy.
basically it's the Roomba talking shit and giving
Yeah.
you tips on how to make your stream better.
So,
The next
sorry.
episode,
It's a sarcastic
The next
Indian
episode's about-
accent.
next episode is going to be about content. So pretty excited about it. It's a good one. So that one's going to be pretty exciting. Basically saying that content matters. Whatever content you're putting out, that's what matters. And it doesn't have to be anything like off the wall. Like you don't have to have gimmicks. But if you're putting out good content, people will stay and watch because they're there to watch you, type thing.
I will never hit that. Will
If you
never
did
sink
it,
in.
They will come.
That will
So-
literally never sink in.
But you have good content.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It will never sink in that people want to come to the channel to see me, not the game. Me never will sink in.
So yeah, we're launching. You know, that started
won't.
this week. So
Well, I'm excited
gonna
for
get-
that shit.
you get
That's
3.
cool.
We're doing 3 a week on the streamer tips.
And are those only
Uh,
on TikTok, or are they going to be?
Those are
elsewhere?
only going to be on TikTok. That is. So I'm
Okay, if you
trying
make a
to.
TikTok.
I'm
Account.
trying to create a space. I'll just send, if you want me to, I'll just send them to you, chump, so you don't have to make a TikTok.
We
It's
could.
not a bad thing. I tell you, it's not. There's no
Uh,
wrong with it.
We could put them on YouTube Shorts.
I could put
YouTube
yeah,
Shorts algorithm doesn't really like people trying to do things in series.
that's true.
Really? That seems weird.
Yeah, it doesn't
I'll-
throw through YouTube the shorts. It's random almost. Like their algorithm doesn't really work.
So here, I'll do this. If the GP community,
Not as bad
that we
as Instagram.
the GP Playhouse community that we have, I will put them in the Discord there for people to watch. If they'll still go like and share the TikTok as well.
Preston just had a good idea too. Do a monthly compilation on JPEGers. We could do that too.
That's a good idea.
Could do, yeah, I could do, because you'll get 3, 6, 9, at least 12 a month, because they're only a minute long. So roughly, they're about 54 seconds long. So you're looking at a 12-minute video at the end of the month. And it's just a compilation of just a bunch of different tips. But yeah,
Just the tips though.
yeah, just the tips.
Just the tip.
But yeah, man, I mean, that's so that's real. I mean, that's
No, that sounds cool as hell. I never thought about actually that was never a thought process for me because, like I said, I don't want everybody else what I could ever do that with. But you two doing that together, that's a great idea because you guys can, if what the funds that come from it can easily be split between you two because you guys know each other. So you
Yep.
guys will
Oh,
be
yeah.
able to constantly keep one flowing channel with. Is Preston going to be on it at all? Or is it just gonna be you two?
So
No.
what JPEGers is It's the YouTube channel, and that is Preston.
Preston?
So JPEGers is basically the combined content of GP Playhouse and PvE.
Okay, so yeah, you guys just have a constant flow then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nonstop. So that's
YouTube
just, you guys
side
are
of
just set
things-
for life then at that point when it comes to that channel. That's
yeah, the YouTube side of things is going to feature both channels between PvE and us. And then Preston likes to say we ripped the idea off of them, but it was Preston that was feeding it to us separately for months
probably
now.
makes total
Yeah.
sense.
And we finally I guess it finally sunk in, and we realized it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So we're starting over. We're doing the grind like everybody else, and
You say that, but your two channels might just pull in a whole bunch of people into it anyways, realistically.
Well, so we should have had affiliate for this stream, but but for some reason it didn't count one of the days, but it gave us. So get this, how the new affiliate requirements, right? You have four streams of 3 viewers, like concurrent average, stream on 4 different days, 25 followers, and stream for 4 hours. That's the requirements for affiliate now. So they basically cut everything in half.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this shit?
So for us, we have the 25 followers, we have the stream for 4 hours, that's done. We have the minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days, but it didn't give us the stream on 4 different days.
Yeah.
For some reason they're like, well, you did it for 4 different days, but we're not counting that one as far as a stream or something. I don't know.
I don't remember which one it didn't count either. Like it was either the Sunday stream or the Monday stream.
I think it was the Sunday, because we went over into Monday by 2 minutes. So I'm thinking that's what happened, but
that could be it.
That's strange, but that does sound right.
Yeah.
Maybe they tried to count it for 2 days.
And there's some stuff in Twitch, like what's attached to being affiliate just doesn't make sense. Like, why make somebody be affiliated before they can accept bit donations?
But they can. That's the thing.
Or like a subscriber. It's like, if I want to donate bits to a guy, what do you mean?
They changed that.
Not
Oh,
yet.
they just changed it recently. Okay, good.
Not yet. Not yet.
So
that part
they're
hasn't
gonna
gone
allow
in
you
yet.
they're going to allow you to do that regardless. I think it's regardless if you're affiliate or not.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically,
it would make sense. Like if I want to throw somebody a couple bucks,
Yeah,
it shouldn't matter if
100%.
they're affiliate or not.
I never understood that they had to be affiliate to be able to make money down.
and I like the
I mean,
way they're
I
doing
get it for
it.
advertising dollars or whatever, but
I do like the
for
way they are
peer-to-peer
doing it, because so you'll be able to give bits, and I think it's just bits. I don't think the subs. No, you can sub too.
Yeah, you can sub.
But you have to hit affiliate to get the payout to your bank account.
Oh,
So
okay.
so basically you get in Twitch currency. So you
House
can actually
money.
take that house money. So you can take the money that you make on bits and stuff and load it into Twitch and give out bits. Like you can
It's-
use that to
it's
purchase
kinda
bits and stuff.
okay.
that's kind of like what TikTok does for their live streaming.
I haven't tried yet.
So, but
We
yeah,
talked
it's
I don't
about
know
putting this.
Oh, if you live stream on TikTok, are you stuck in portrait mode or can you actually?
Yeah.
You can turn it sideways. No, you can. You can go.
You
to,
can go
Can?
full screen, but the person has to do it, not you.
Yeah. Like you streaming full
Oh,
screen, they
okay.
have to turn their phone or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really weird. I haven't bothered to
That's
do
one.
it yet.
That's one thing I never liked about TikTok is everything's in that vertical portrait mode
So
view.
Yeah, but it's really
I
easy
just-
to get content out on that bitch.
yeah,
I just think that
Yeah,
like
I could see that, but
streamer like live streaming etiquette is different on Twitch than it is TikTok though.
Yeah,
Like because like on
Very
TikTok
worse.
it basically announces that somebody comes into your stream by name.
Yep.
Like if Panic was live streaming, which he did when he first started streaming, he would live stream on TikTok too. If I went into his channel, it would announce Gassafras has entered your chat.
Yep.
And then you, as the streamer, can be like, "Hey, Gassafras, what's up?" That kind of thing.
Scares
Because
people
it's well, I could see where it does
Actually-
that, but it's all about trying to get that engagement quickly and trying to keep people there.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
the problem I had on TikTok, I had people coming in constantly. They'd come in, I'd say hi, or to be honest, at the beginning I wasn't saying shit to them because I was treating it like Twitch, and they were leaving almost instantly.
So it's the opposite.
And then, so then I had somebody actually say something. They're like, "Hey, you should engage as they show up because it's more likely that they'll hang out a little bit longer." Because if you can get to that minute mark of them watching on TikTok,
yeah, I heard something about
that's
that.
where it counts as
Counts
a
as a view.
viewer. So, but TikTok is also a little needier than Twitch is, as well.
It
Because
sounds like it's like almost a little entitled. Oh,
Well,
you didn't
what it
say
is-
hello to me.
well, you got a lot of
Bye-bye.
people that this is probably not something that they would watch normally, but if they pop
Yeah,
in
that's
and
true.
you immediately engage them, and you start talking to them, they're more likely to hang out and chat with you for a few minutes.
Yep. Well, that's
But if you don't,
that
don't
makes
do
sense,
that, they're like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna go watch Ginger Billy build a fucking tank out of a Ford Windstar."
I want to watch this. Where's that at?
It's on his
Homemade tanks.
it's on his YouTube and TikTok if you can go back far enough. Or you can see his poor family tattoo on his chest.
But the other thing about TikTok too is
We've all
like
been there.
if you are streaming on Twitch, like multi-streaming it, and you're streaming together with somebody on Twitch, you're constantly like, if you don't have push to talk on for Discord or something like that, you're constantly talking over each other. Like if say I'm
Yeah.
interacting with my chat, but I'm not on TikTok, and he's streaming on TikTok, he's constantly having to say like, "Hey, welcome in," da da da, da, you know, that
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
not
thing.
fun.
So
Oh, and another big thing that they're cracking down on is if you're multi-streaming or simulcasting, as they call it, Twitch is cracking down on, like, if you're talking about the gifts and stuff that you're getting on TikTok, and you're like, "Oh, if you keep giving those gifts, I'll do this." If you're pitching or soliciting on like towards another platform,
Okay.
TOS hits for Twitch,
Yeah,
you
you're
get banned.
fucking you. Yeah, that makes total sense.
So, Nutty, I don't know if y'all know who Nutty is, but Nutty actually just got a 1-day ban, and he
On
streams.
Twitch?
Yeah, Twitch. They banned him for 1 day, and he's one of the bigger Twitch partners.
yeah, he's got a big channel.
That's the kind of stuff that will run people off of Twitch. Like they need to.
A lot of people are
Probably cut that shit out.
That's why people are going to Kick.
Yeah.
Like not in
Then they pay you
droves.
hourly.
The revenue split
nuts.
on Twitch or on Kick is good, but it's
Yeah.
I think it's just harder to get a channel established on it.
Unless you're already there on like TikTok or something like
Yeah.
that to bring people over. Which, I mean, eventually, I think if we don't have many Kick streamers in the night shift, we don't have many. We've got more TikTok streamers than we used to. And that's the new thing. I know Gopher, I think, streams live on TikTok. I did lay in the bed while eating a Pop-Tart and watched a little bit of his stream there.
Sounds kind of lonely.
I think you do that a lot.
depressing.
Kaio
So-
Kaio streamed on TikTok for a while. I don't know if he's still
Yeah.
doing it, but
Yeah, he was on TikTok, so that's where I would go watch Kaio for a little bit. That's when he disappeared from Twitch with he had some issues with the affiliate thing or something like that, setting it up, and so he went to Twitch or TikTok until that got figured out. Now he's back on Twitch, but I mean, they're all fine. They're all for certain people. I mean,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't go back to
Yeah.
TikTok. But we
trying to shove his tail up my nose.
we couldn't really go back to
Sounds about right.
TikTok, Gas. We wouldn't be able to stream this on
Yeah.
TikTok at all. Get banned off TikTok.
They don't
in
like
30
language.
seconds.
That's actually the reason why TikTok was not something I ever looked into, because I don't know how to
I would get
not.
banned pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know how to not swear or talk in a vulgar manner. I
Right.
don't know how to do it.
I mean, we have some of the
playing Dark
ideas
Souls.
that we have created on this podcast.
Yeah, Repent House and
Repent House, Chump telling the story of Thicker Than a Snicker.
yeah,
Uh,
Respawn Daddy.
I'd ask what these are, but you're just going to tell me to go back and watch the podcast.
Repent House is, look, I'll tell you what Repent House is. So don't ask me how, but I come up with
Sounds
an
like
idea.
Penthouse models. Where are they now?
Well, kind of. It is a play on the old Penthouse magazines, but it is a magazine full of nuns.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
funny
called-
as hell.
And it's
Yeah.
called Repent House.
That's funny as hell.
Okay.
Did it show ankle?
Yes, all ankle.
Ooh,
So that's one of my
Irish talking dirty.
weird mind creations that came
That's
up on this
funny as hell.
podcast.
I like that. That's great.
So, when I used to work at Fry's Electronics, and a lot of people probably don't know what that store is.
No.
Worst job I've ever had. Like, it was terrible. And they had the most random shit in this electronics store. Like, they had a magazine section, and one of the magazines they had was a magazine called Playboy. And it was like Playboy, but pictures of pigs.
That's
The most
bizarre.
It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Like, people did not believe that. I had to take pictures and send it to people. I was like, no, this magazine exists. Like, there is a magazine called Playboy. And for
That
whatever
magazine
reason,
sold like
they
crazy,
sell it
didn't it?
here. No,
Ah,
no. We had one issue on the shelf that stayed there for months.
well,
So-
you figure in
So
our neck of the
almost,
woods.
I almost bought it.
So
Chump
notable,
looking like Claw from Inspector Gadget.
I know.
so notable if
Get
you
a gadget.
if you scroll down, if you're watching on your desktop, or if you have it pulled up on your desktop, if you scroll down where we have the stream panels, if you scroll down below, like in the about thing on the channel,
Hold on, I'm putting it up.
we we kind of incorporated a few of the different things that we've come up with, mostly that Panic has come up with on the podcast. Like, there's a little Roomba icon on our About Us one. There's Nurse Nancy riding a tiger shark on our schedule. And then on the donate one, there's a Repent House like cover. So
What the fuck? What the fuck?
But yeah,
So, yeah.
no, I mean, you know,
Oh,
gases.
I found the Playboy cover.
Yes.
Still exists. It's that pig with heart sunglasses on in a swimming
That's
pool.
crazy.
that's so funny.
But yeah, Repent House is funded by Gas's mom, notable. And it's all because of Elijah.
Is it real?
It
God,
will be.
Tell me that's real.
There's definitely going to be
It
a
will.
shirt.
I'll 100% buy an issue.
There's definitely going to be a shirt on the GP Playhouse merch store when we get that launched.
So the front of the shirt will say Repent
Now-
House, and then the back of the shirt will quote in quotations will say "Save more, sin
No.
often."
I think it was reverse.
All
Save,
right.
save, I think it was save often, sin more. Save often, sin
Yeah.
more.
Probably creates.
3 people were just talking. I have no idea what the fuck anybody just said.
All right.
Anyways, but the emotionally moist hoodie is going to come back up.
Oh God.
Oh, that makes me uncomfortable.
What's
Moist.
What's funny is we already sold a couple of them. But we pulled it from the night shift store. We're gonna move it to the GP Playhouse store. We
Speaking of
figured
merch, whatever happened to those koozies or cozies or whatever the fuck?
They're-
The fucking drink.
I
thing.
didn't do them with your. faces
I
on
was
them.
wondering. I didn't think about that until just now.
I was going to, and then I was like, maybe I won't.
That's whatever. I was just
So-
confused. I didn't think about it until just now. I totally forgot about it.
But
But
yeah. So anyway, yeah, where's my Preston? We got you. But
Yeah,
anyway,
Preston. See, that's my question too. What the fuck is that?
that's going to be something over the next couple of weeks that we launch. I think we want to get a couple more
and
of
I
these.
have to get caught up on a couple of them.
We gotta
getting some sent out.
that, and we have to.
Since it really sound like
we're wanting to get more designs ready before we start the merch store too.
That makes total
So
sense.
yeah, so but we have the ideas. We've just got to get
It's like
them
Nintendo.
done.
It's like Nintendo Switch 2 launching with one fucking game.
Listen, we're commissioning an artist to do the Nurse Nancy and the Tiger Shark shirt.
Oh, that's funny. Really? Who
Yes.
you gonna get?
There's an artist in the night shift that she does some spicy stuff.
You talking about Grumpy?
But she's, huh?
Grumpy does it too.
I think so. I think
She was the one that did my emotes
Well,
and Bucky's and KP's.
fun,
Chaos
Definitely
Goblins.
some repent house going on.
funny. I'll tell y'all that story later. On that one, it's a bit of a sore subject with me on that because
Wait, what did I miss?
it's already been pitched to Grumpy, and it's not $500 worth.
Oh, I get what you're
Ah.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was like, nah, I think I'm gonna pass on that one.
That would be really. That would be a really hard recover our funds moment.
Yeah.
Even though I think
So-
that the Nurse Nancy and the Tiger Shark shirt is going to be an absolute banger when we get it out.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like? I mean, I've got a disc golf disc that has George Washington riding a shark.
You do. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I have that. I should get that and show that off one day.
You should.
But
Don't hide the weird. Flaunt the weird.
that's another thing. It'll probably go on a shelf because I don't even use it when I play disc golf because it's just so awesome.
He didn't want to lose it.
I don't want to lose it. It's my most expensive disc. But it's definitely the best one. I also have my Christmas crap. Who sent that to me? Anyway, one of the disc golf companies sent it to me because I built a course on one of my properties. And used their baskets.
Speaking of Christmas, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and formally invite you guys to the Playhouse Christmas celebration whenever we do it.
Oh yeah,
and because that's going to be a special. We're going to do it like it's kind of like Pee Wee's Playhouse had a Christmas episode. We're going to do a Christmas episode too. So
That sounds really
Who's gonna be
terrifying.
Santa?
You
Who's
need
gonna
to
be the
clarify
elf?
that just a little bit.
no
What do you
clarity.
mean, Pee Wee Playhouse?
so you
Hold
remember?
on.
Not well. Hold on.
Wait,
You remember
which
the
adult
old
movie theater is it going to take place
Yeah,
in?
that's kind of my thought process. What are we getting?
Cinema
at here?
One? No, but you remember the Star Wars Christmas special, and like you remember the old Christmas specials where it would be like a variety show and they'd bring in like
Yeah,
different people.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what we're going to do.
We're gonna do
okay.
that, but here's the thing: like we're gonna find some singers and people that we're gonna ask to sing that aren't singers, and we want it to be really, really bad.
It's like a comedy of
And
errors.
just have like a
I mean,
comedy
I
of
can do really
errors.
bad if I need to.
But like just
Joe from Family
basically,
Guy singing karaoke.
Is
And
that Brannigan?
I think we need to do like Weird Al versions. We need to do like Weird Al versions of Christmas
I
songs.
mean, parody songs? Oh, I can't
Yes.
do parody songs. I'm terrible at it.
but
So
no, I mean it's gonna be pretty fun coming up. Y'all will be a big part of that probably.
I'm down
Just-
for whatever.
I can play guitar, but I can't sing.
I can sing. I can hold a tune.
I don't want you to though. That's the problem.
I can
will,
always
okay.
sing like this too.
I want Chump to play the guitar, and then Notable be the singer.
I
I'm
got it. Don't worry, man.
Perfect.
I can do
But
it.
the
Ain't no big deal.
Just
but the
sing
thing
like
is-
Gilbert Godfrey.
Sweet Caroline.
But here's the thing. They're not going to be your typical Christmas songs. I'm going to write all new Christmas songs.
Oh, they're gonna be songs.
boy.
Okay, all right, we're down.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Chump,
might
you
have to-
just gotta make up some music to them.
I might have to practice them a little bit though.
That's fine. We'll
I
have
can
it
do
planned out.
I can do it.
See,
Yeah,
that's that's the beauty behind this new channel is like usually if you are collabing with somebody the way that Panic and I are collabing, one of us would be the one to be like, I don't know about that idea, but no, it like we both just pour gasoline on the fires.
Hell yeah!
So it's
Look,
like, oh yeah,
Gas
that
lets
sounds
me be me.
that sounds stupid. Let's do it. Like
Hell yeah! Pedal to
So-
the metal,
That was
full
a
bore,
terrible
don't stop.
idea. I'm into it.
right.
What we spent an hour and a half the other night trying to figure out what we were going to name the like community members,
Oh my gosh.
like our followers.
What would you guys choose?
We haven't
we
yet.
haven't yet. There's so
oh
many.
fuck!
Uh,
Well, let's hey, give me
Wha-
some. Let me see.
So
Playmates.
the
Wait, that's
hold
already
on.
taken.
so the
Playmates. Have Playmates
the
works.
the simple
Already
one
taken though.
the simple
I
one
mean-
was the Tub Club.
I like that.
That's
a good one.
There was
hold on.
the Raw Dog Rents Club or no yeah
What
Yeah, the Raw Dog Rents Club.
the fuck? Okay, I don't know about that one.
the Bidet Battalion.
I like that. That's good. That's a good one. Bidet. I
Battalion.
like that. You know how many different people don't even know what the fucking bidet is, though.
Here's one of the ones that I thought was a really good one. The Latherhood.
The
Ooh, I
Latherhood
like
is
that.
Latherhood. I like that one.
Suds of
Yeah.
Anarchy.
Suds of
Sons
Anarchy.
of Anarchy's
Anarchy.
good.
That's a
Yeah,
good
that's
one.
a good one too.
I can't find my list, Gas.
I see.
We-
I see
we-
what your guys' problem is, though. Is you've named only 5 or 6 of them, and I like them all.
Exactly.
I see. I see. I get it now. So maybe. How about this? How about this? How about this? You can shore it up a little bit. You might be able to change it into two separate things with subs and followers.
We
So it
thought
might
about
give you
that
the
too.
option to shore it up a little bit, so you can actually
Yeah.
have 2 names, so it's not
Yeah.
so bad.
We thought about that too. I think if we do that, I think the Latherhood would be a good follower one. Just everybody's part of the Latherhood,
100%. Yeah.
and
everyone's
then
part of the Latherhood.
the subs could be the Raw Dog Rents Club.
That is like
Yes.
the biggest incentivization to not sub.
Right? I'd be like, I don't want to be part of that. The fuck?
What was it? There was one
Where
that
in
was
Folsom Prison did you come up with that name?
there was one called the Puddle Pirates.
Yep, the Puddle Pirates was another one.
Metal Pirate.
That seems. That one sounds dirty. I don't know
The-
about that one.
There was one the Roomba Knights, but I think the Roomba
Yeah.
Riders.
That's not bad. Doesn't really
Um,
fit to the tub part though.
Yeah, but we only do the tub once a week.
Yep.
Yeah, but isn't that the whole? Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys are just talking about the actual thing itself.
Yeah. So we'll figure one out. The Drain Gang, that was one.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Oh wait, the Bidet Bastards was another one.
Yeah, that was another one.
I don't think we could use that one, but you probably could.
Tub Sluts was another one.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
That's great.
What was there was some about like the cream dream or something
oh
like
yeah,
that.
the Cream Dream. Hold on. Nuns of Anarchy. That's a good one.
That's a
That's
good
not
one
a bad
too.
one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we named the shark, by the way.
Yeah, his name's Leroy Nibbles.
Yeah.
Leroy Nibbles.
At least I got
And
chicken.
what's funny is like so Panic, a little cat out of the bag moment. Panic uses Chat GPT a lot, and
I type out my thoughts,
he,
and it makes it sound better.
but he for work purposes he has like the premium version of it, right? So it remembers everything.
Yeah.
So it gives like he can
That
just
is
be
a
like,
dark
give
place.
me.
Panic, you might want to keep that under wraps. Don't let that get out.
Like he can just basically go to the memory of our stream stuff and just be like, give me a new idea, and it'll come up with something like using all
kinda
the stuff
cool, though.
that we've put in. Like it'll be
cool.
just like random stuff about Howdy. Somehow a rubber duck has gotten brought into this. So
It's a tub.
because it's a tub. I almost bought the other night a rubber duck that looked like a nun to put on my shelf.
You should have.
It was a $20 rubber duck after shipping.
Who cares? It's for the content, man.
It might still get bought, but it's one of those
you
things.
You a flying
like,
monkey for everybody else. You might as well get it.
It was freaking. It's like a principle of the matter because it's on Amazon, but they still want to charge me shipping even though I have Prime. So I'm like, I don't really want to do this because I'm going to get shot.
Honestly, you probably can go to any local store and probably find something like that. Realistically.
This one looked pretty good.
Oh, okay.
There was also a goth duck that had nipples on it.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I'll send you that link.
now you should just have a whole shelf behind you, just ducks.
like a Jeep Wrangler window. Like
yeah.
So Loofah Liquors was another one of them.
That one might be a little too much.
Manscaped Militia.
The Gospel Gaggers.
Manscaped Militia. I like that.
What did you just say? You didn't say that one the other night.
The Gospel Gaggers.
The Gospel Gaggers. Oh my god. Holy shit. That one might piss off a certain group of individuals.
Yeah. Slippery Sinners.
That's
There's a joke in there somewhere with Catholic priests and altar boys.
I'm sure there is. There always is.
But yeah,
There have been.
we sat here and did that.
Actually, that's not even a joke. That's just terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I was sitting in Bill the Slob stream and the PVE stream, and I'm just typing these out, and they're like, Bill and Bree were just like loving every second of it. They're like, "Don't stop, keep sending them to us," and then Preston and Elijah were just like, "Oh my god." Like,
well, I can imagine them just being, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck. As it just gets progressively worse.
And then like every other one was like, Elijah was like, man, I like that one.
Right?
Preston, we were getting the shock value with Preston, and then Elijah was just like, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, those are all great names, realistically.
Yeah.
I think at some point I'm going to have to think of something like that for myself, but I'm not creative enough for that shit.
They're good, but sometimes they can get a little.
There were some that were pretty raunchy.
Like Father Diddley's Lost Flock.
Woof.
I didn't
Woof.
hear that one the other night. That's hilarious.
Woof. Well, I don't know if you can.
I don't think you can do that one.
No.
No.
What's funny?
The Lather Legion was another one.
The
I like
Lather
Latherhood
Legion.
Lather
better than
Legion.
that.
Lather
Yeah.
I
Legion.
like Latherhood better than that.
What did
Yeah, Latherhood's good.
What was it that I tried to get you to make the panic community at the beginning?
Oh, Ditto's Diddlers.
Ditto's Diddlers.
No.
I remember that one.
He officially did it for a stream, and then
I
changed
did it
it.
for a stream, and I was like, nope.
Wasn't like your bot like the saying stuff.
Yeah, Alicia was.
Oh wait, are y'all gonna bring Alicia over to GP
Yes,
Playoffs?
I'm working on it.
It's
I'm,
in the
I'm
works.
actually chatting with them about transferring those.
Hey,
Should be more interacting with you guys in general. Like Gas was asking me to do it in a night shift, and I forget to.
Well, you're one of our people.
Are we?
And we decided on a name for our community. It's the Virginity
see that.
Vampires.
Virginity vampires.
just
That
walked
means
into that
All of
one
you
blind.
people are the Virginity Vampires. Now we voted on it while y'all were gone, and that is what you're stuck with.
He's busted.
I'm just kidding. We're not going with that one. It's terrible.
Is this still working? Because my Twitch isn't bringing it up anymore.
That sounds like one hell of a blade.
Yeah, you
movie.
got to refresh.
I already did twice. I'm hoping it works. I'm hope if it's working, it's working. Oh, there's Unicorn. She's got 30
Refresh,
motherfuckers
refresh.
watching her. That's about right.
Yep.
Putting in a resignation.
The Dusty Tuggers.
No, there it goes. The Dusty Tuggers.
I
How
like
about,
it.
how about Sudsy Tuggers?
Oh, the Sudsy Tuggers. Yeah. We can do that. We can do
Ooh,
that.
how about dropped soap daddies?
Ooh, drop soap daddies.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Ooh, we can call them soap on a rope.
Oh, I was just thinking about
I was
something with a
thinking,
rope.
yeah.
Like the whole time, I'm like, oh, what is a rope? Rope. Give me a rope. I couldn't think of anything.
I should be
Yeah,
good now,
you're
Preston.
muted.
I should be good now.
Okay. So first off, before we go to the end of it, why don't y'all tell us a little bit about where we can find y'all, what y'all got coming up?
Who, me?
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead, Notable.
3,
No, go.
2,
No, you chump. Please,
1.
you go.
Chump.
Okay.
There, Preston.
Yeah, I'm Chump Norris, 23. You can find me on Twitch on Thursdays and Sundays. I do YouTube stuff every well, but it's a lot more sporadic. Also, Chump Norris 23. But yeah, variety streamer, do all kinds of different gaming shenanigans. Lately, it's been pretty much all collabs with other people. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Notable.
Oh, is it me? I have a TTV still in the front of my name, but it's TTV Notable too. I'm planning on changing that at some point, but you can find me during the week, Monday through Friday, 11:30 Central to roughly 5 o'clock Central. Kind of depends on the day. But it's collabs and Helldivers for the most part as of late. But I do plan on doing Grounded 2 when it pops up. Maybe something else. I am a variety streamer technically, but I've been playing a lot with Master Cat on Helldivers, and this has kind of been the thing. But that's pretty much all you can
Helldivers is
find. That's
kind of
where you
addictive.
find me at. Huh?
Said Helldivers is
Oh, yeah.
pretty addictive.
It fucking is. It's an ADHD game. It's always different. You go fight the bugs, it's different. Go fight the automatons, it's different. Go fight the squids, it's different. It's not the same fucking game. I fucking love
So
it.
much just like off the cut. Like we were playing the other night, and they added that new marching emote that looks hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
So
Oh,
my
you know what?
brother, my brother was doing that, but he was on top of somebody's mech. So the
Yeah.
dude's running around with the mech suit, just shooting stuff, and he's just on top,
he's
just marching.
doing this with his fucking shoulders.
I was like, this is why the
You know
game
what?
is so much fun. Just the most
Did you
random
guys
shit can
did
happen.
you guys ever play Command and Conquer?
A little
Yes.
bit.
Yeah.
Do you remember Hell's March?
Mm-mm.
The song?
I don't.
Doon doon diddle doo 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 doon doon doo 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 doo. You don't remember that at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I reckon.
Is
First
that
of all,
like
go
the
look-
main theme song.
that was one of them. It was the most popular song. It ended up being in every single one of the games after it. But go look it up. and then go look at the March from Helldivers that they added that emote. It works perfectly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It looks exactly.
Hell yeah.
It is an absolutely perfect match for that song, and it's basically just like just Russian, just like you're just like this asshole walking to this music. It's great. I love it so much.
Heck yeah. As for Gas and I, you can find us now permanently on GP Playhouse. Over on Twitch, it's gp.playhouse on TikTok, and JPeggers, JPPEGERS on YouTube.
No E.
Oh yeah, no E. So it's JPPEGRS on YouTube.
I ain't gonna remember that.
It's okay. We'll just send it to
We'll
you.
send it. Yeah, we'll send it to you.
That works.
So, but yeah, shoot these guys a follow. Go check them out. They put on great streams.
I appreciate it.
Awesome people to hang out with. Just good people all around. But yeah, and then of course follow us if you want to see more of Two Dads One Tub. Check out our new duo channel that we have, and check out the overlays and how it's set up. And like I said earlier in the podcast, if you go to gp.playhouse on TikTok, you will find our streamer tips series from the eyes of the Roomba from inside the GP Playhouse. Also, remember to go and download us on Apple and Spotify and whatever other podcast platform you listen to on Fridays at 6 a.m. Yeah, Bean Pickle.
Bean pickle.
Those will drop Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just remember to drop 5 stars on there. Let them know we helped you through divorce court. And then, again, thank you all for coming and hanging out. Just spending some time with us, letting us chat it up with these two guys, allow you to get to know them a little bit better as people. You know, that's going to be the biggest thing for us is we're going to spotlight our guests, but it's not going to be just as streamers. We're going to spotlight them as the people that they are, let you see their personality, and just spend time with them and that kind of thing. So, Gas, you got anything to finish out with?
No, I mean, next stream is Friday. This one's going to be a solo stream for me because Panic has to go to a softball tournament. So Friday, Saturday for me. Sunday, we are going to be streaming together. I think we're going to do like a little welcome back Baka celebration. And then, of course, you got Preston, who is normally here that couldn't be on the mic tonight. His birthday celebration support-a-thon for subs and bits and things like that is Sunday. We're also hanging with you for subathon Sunday. Okay, well, sounds good.
Sunday you should, when we're on there, you should check out the whole little subathon support-a-thon thing, but in particularly come check out Gas and I. We are playing the Toxic Baseball Dads. Preston and Elijah are going to be playing backyard baseball, and we are going to be the toxic coaches yelling at them and screaming at them when they do things wrong.
That's gonna be awful. What? No.
So,
you goddamn kid, what you doing in a wheelchair? You
awfully
Preston
funny.
I should get to experience what it's like to be coached by Panic, just like my kids do. So they're either going to love it or hate it, and probably both. But yeah, go check out Preston and Elijah on Saturday for Preston's birthday subathon.
Starts at 1 p.m. Pacific time,
which is, I don't know what time our time.
4 o'clock for us.
So do the math and figure it out. But go drop them subs because we really want them tattoos.
Yeah.
So, with that being said,
it's like 52 hours.
Yeah, 52 So it's 30. I think it's 37 or 30. It's 30 something added hours on top of the 24-hour stream.
Okay.
So
How do you add hours?
it's one.
So
it's
the subs are
10 minutes for
10
per
minutes
sub,
per sub.
and then like 2 minutes for
Per
every
bits.
100 bit.
Yeah, I think so. Every 100 bits or something like that. We're gonna butcher it for Preston, but whatever. He didn't send us. He just told us to promote it,
think
but he
that's-
didn't send it. He didn't send us a graphic or anything to go off of. So
Yeah.
I think Preston getting a butt tattoo might be worth get a title pawn on my or a title loan on my truck.
I was about to say, man, I'm trying to figure out if I got an extra case sitting somewhere.
so I'm not
How to
gonna.
sell that crypto stash.
Oh, there you
I'm
go. Wait,
not gonna
Preston
lie
said it.
to
Hold
you.
up.
Oh, there you
Preston's
go.
got it in the chat.
One sub equals 10 minutes. 100 bits is 2 minutes. $1 tip is 2.5 minutes, and one follow equals 1 minute.
Heck yeah.
I feel like that we could take advantage of that follow rule.
I was
I
about
was
to
gonna
say,
say,
can we
follow,
unfollow and refollow?
unfollow, unfollow.
So
No, I jokingly
67,000
told Preston that I may or may not have a bit of crypto that I could sell. That I could just go ahead and buy the subs now, and just go ahead and him plan all the.
It tracks
all the
refollows.
tattoos.
Oh no.
So, but with that being said, go check that out. Go check these guys out. Come check us out. Just do a lot of checking out. We like it. We like to be ogled. So y'all have a good
Look
night
at me. I'm
and
pretty.
rub-a-dub-dub.
thanks for hanging in the tub.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Night shift blues, so we fire up the stream. Two dads raising hell, chasing whiskey dreams. Soap suds spilling like some midnight truth. Talking live from the tub, don't need no booth. Two dads, one tub, we're